Like, what advice would you give for someone?
There's no advice. You have to do it on your own. As long as you don't harm yourself or harm others. You have to, everybody's got to figure, this is such a unique loss. It's because it's not the circle of life. It's different. Not that it's not sad if you lose a grandparent or a parent at an old age. It's all sad. You could lose someone at 135 years old. It's sad. But when it's not the circle of life, it just hits so much different. You're not, granted, I wasn't officially her father. You're not supposed to see your own go ever. She was supposed to be with me forever. She's supposed to bury me.
Mm.
And the best advice I can give is honestly to don't hold it in, but figure it out on your own. But don't harm yourself and don't harm others. But every person is different. I recommend talking about it. That's me though. Some people, I know people that have been through super traumatic losses that don't talk about it. And, they don't. But that's, I do what helps me. What helps me is talking about it. And hopefully with my voice and even my social media posts, it can help some other people as well. And I've gotten that a lot. But with a loss like this, or even any loss, you almost like, you gotta, everybody's different. And this is a loss that, I'm not married. I don't have kids. Like G was my world, G was my world. So I don't think that there's anybody in the world that could tell me how to feel, or they even know, even if you've been through a loss, I don't think anybody can tell me how to feel, because our story is so unique.
Mm-hmm.
Go find a story like Ant and G. There's your homework assignment. Find something similar. You're not gonna.
Nothing like it.
Nothing like it. So nobody can tell me how to, because people will say like, oh, you need to do this because this is what I did when I lost so-and-so. Well, number one, I'm sorry for that loss. Of course, my heart goes out to you. But what you did is going to be so much different than what I'm doing. And, I'm figuring it out. G was my purpose. G, and I told G this before she got sick the first time. So it's not like I'm saying this as she's gone. G saved my life. We saved each other's lives. But she saved my life, man. I was a crazy punk ass kid. And she saved my life.
How?
What's that?
How did she save your life?
I was 14 years old, selling liquor in Scared Straight program, on probation, peeing in a cup once a week in school. When she was born, granted, it took me a few years. I had to set an example. I wasn't gonna be my brother's an idiot, and she called me idiot all the time, but no, I wasn't gonna be, my brother, he's in and out of jail, or he's always in trouble. No, that shit had to stop. That shit had to, it didn't stop right away. It took a few years, but like I had to set an example for her. That's why it's a shame. She probably doesn't even know half my Walton stories, because she looked up to me so much. I had to set an example, and I took that very serious.
Mm-hmm. And so, what have you done in the past 6 months to help ease the burden that you're feeling?
Go out to eat.
Yeah,
we love to go to dinner, me and G. And, of course, life isn't, because of the pandemic, where I haven't done a celebration of life for her yet. That really sucks, because, that's going to be the biggest celebration ever. And I'm sure you and your family will be there. But I don't know when that's going to be. I'm hoping in August. We're not going to get all Anthony Fauci here, but, hopefully we can get that. I'm hoping to do it August 29th. That'd be your 1-year anniversary. But let's see how the numbers are. But, with the Knicks being allowed to have fans again, that's been nice, going back to the Garden. But it's been tough, because some days you just wake up in your home and, you're just home it's not the same as it would have been 2 years ago, 3 years ago, where like, you go see 10 friends. Obviously things are getting better. So I haven't done a lot had it been if she passed and life was normal as far as, the world.
How was going to the first Knicks game you went back? Did that play any role in?
Yeah, of course. I've been bringing G since she was 4 years old. So the one thing that I didn't think about going into the first Knicks game back at the Garden was, and you've been at the Garden, fans stop me a lot, tell me they like the show or my work or whatever. Yo, I'm online to get in and a fan stops me and he's like, bro, can I hug you? I was like, sure.
God.
He's like, I'm so sorry about G. And like, I get it on social media all the time. but I just started crying immediately. And I would say that I've been at all the first 4 games, and it happens, 10 times a game. And there's
Wow.
nothing like the human touch. So, as much as I appreciate a text, an Instagram post, a Facebook post, whatever, there's nothing like the human touch. When someone, and these people, these Knicks fans that have never met me or G, or maybe met us once, and you've seen the social media, they cared so much. There was a Knicks fan that was visiting from Germany last year, and he asked, because G, I just came home in March. He's like, can I come to the Bronx and visit your sister? I need to
Wow.
meet her. And he came from Germany, and he met G. We have pictures in the living room of us. He's like, I need to meet her.